JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, multiple killings near Barnett Street Police Station leaves area tense. There is now growing concern about the frequency at which murders and shootings are being committed on Barnett Street in Montego Bay, St. James, just meters away from the police station. The incidents have left the area tense. On Wednesday, a soup vendor was shot and killed as he prepared for his day in the bus park. The dead man has been identified as 65-year-old Alan Morgan of Morningside Drive in Brandon Hill in the parish. Reports from the Montego Bay police are that citizens stumbled upon the body about 5 a.m. and summoned them. On arrival of the lawmen, Morgan's body was seen on his back with a gunshot wound. Further reports by alleged eyewitnesses are he was shot and killed as he exited his vehicle and had made his way to his cart to get things going for the day. Reports say that he received one shot. Morgan's death comes just days after a gunman was shot and killed by members of a Hawkeye team after he shot and injured a watchman on duty at the Barnett Street Fire Station. The watchman was hit in the shoulder and groin during the incident. Both men were transported to hospital, where the alleged attacker succumbed to his injuries. Just days prior to this, on July 22, a Juta Tours operator was gunned down in the same vicinity on Barnett Street. He has since been identified as 32-year-old Milton Smith, otherwise called British, of a Pitford address in the parish. Reports are that about 10:05 p.m., residents heard explosions and summoned the police. He was later found in a pool of blood, suffering from gunshot wounds. Earlier in June, two taxi operators planned the Cambridge route had been shot, one fatally, near the gates of the nearby Barnett Street police station. The recent occurrences have made the place tense, with individuals calling for more of a police presence in the area, especially at night. A firefighter who was at the scene of the murder last Wednesday said since the station was opened in May, firefighters have been exposed to a number of these incidents. In fact, he related that when Smith was killed, a large crowd of individuals sought refuge by running into the station grounds. We don't know if the people that committed the act run in the yard as well. And then just the other day they shoot the security. The place not right here, man. We want more police than the place, the firefighter remarked. A business operator in a nearby plaza also called for more police patrol, especially in the bus park, which he said has been a hotbed of crime, not limited to murders, but robberies as well. Man killed, woman injured in Eltham Park. A man was shot and killed and a woman injured in Eltham Park, Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Thursday. The dead man has been identified as laborer Rashawn Worrell, 24, of Petulia Avenue. The police say about 11:45 a.m., Worrell was at home with a woman when several explosions were heard. The police arrived and found the man dead and the woman suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. She was taken to hospital, where she was admitted in serious condition. No motive has been established for the shooting. Noel Maitland to make first court appearance on Friday. Constable Noel Maitland, the boyfriend of missing social media influencer Donnelly Donaldson, now presumed dead, is to appear in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Friday in connection with her murder. Maitland was charged with murder last week, following a high-profile investigation into the disappearance of Donaldson, who was the host of the reality show 876 Roommate. Donaldson was last seen with Maitland on July 11. She was reported missing on July 13, and immediately Maitland and his child's mother, a woman district constable, became the focus. Third cop denied bail in murder extortion case. A third cop, said to be involved in the extortion murder case of Philip Wallace, was today denied bail in his first court appearance before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. Constable Kemar Dennis, 23, who is charged along with two other police officers, was given a return date of September 6 for his next court appearance. However, his lawyers, Peter Champagny QC and Richard Lynch, gave notice of appeal. Dennis, which is said, had fled the island after the murder of Wallace at East Kirkland Heights, St. Andrew, on July 16, 2022, contended that he had not fled the island. It was argued that travel arrangements had been a few months before. Additionally, his attorneys asserted that he could not have committed the offense since the date and time of the incident had him at the airport. Two other cops, Corporal Miguel Banks and Constable Purcell Carter, have already been charged with murder and other related issues. The charges, according to the Independent Commission of Investigations Indicom, were as a result of an investigation by the agency with support from the Jamaica Constabulary Force and a ruling by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. Police arrest foreign gun and ammo seizure. 4 people arrested on Thursday and charged in connection with the seizure of a Taurus 9mm pistol and 14 rounds of ammunition in the vicinity of Choil Way, located in Southborough, Portmore and St. Catherine. Reports said that a patrol team was in the area about 1 p.m. when a Nissan Bluebird Sylphy motor car was stopped after the occupants arose the suspicion of the police. The car was reportedly searched and the gun and ammunition found. According to the police, the 4 people were transported to the Greater Portmore police station along with the motor vehicle, which was also seized. Their identities are being withheld pending further investigations. Soldier killed in 2-vehicle crash in St. Catherine identified. The police have released the identity of the soldier who died in a 2-vehicle crash along Old Darby Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Wednesday. He has been identified as Dwayne Anderson. Reports are that about 5:20 a.m., Anderson was driving a Toyota Corolla motor car along Old Darby Road when he lost control of the vehicle. The unit then crashed into a Toyota Probox being operated as a taxi that was going in the opposite direction. 6 people, including Anderson, sustained injuries and were taken to hospital. Anderson succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment. The 5 other injured people remain admitted for treatment. Investigations are ongoing. Massive fire leaves millions in damage in St. James. 2 business operators in Montego Bay, St. James, are counting their losses after a fire of unknown origin caused millions of dollars in damage to their establishments on Wednesday night. The Jamaica Fire Brigade, in its initial assessment, said the damage incurred at a furniture shop and upholstery shop on Vernon's Drive in Mount Salem totals approximately $46 million. The fire, which is said to have started just after 11 p.m., quickly spread through unfinished furniture, machinery, and other items. 4 units on the Barney Street and Freeport fire stations managed to extinguish the blaze while preventing it from causing further damage to a nearby cooking gas retailer and a house. However, for Melbourne Williams, operator of the furniture shop, this is a major setback. He estimates the losses are in the millions. He is also lamenting the loss of some new tools that he had not yet had the chance to use. I don't know how I'm going to estimate it, but I know it's a whole lot. New tools that never used yet. I may have people furniture that finish and unfinished probably value about $15 to $20 million, he remarked. Williams, who lives on the nearby Crawford Street and has been operating from that space since 2011, now says his major concern is about the items or his customers that were damaged in the blaze. Me have things to people. Me have to get back people's stuff. Me have a bed for a lady who come if you a bed for a win. And me plan for spray today and look what happen. He bemoaned. He's now looking at how he can move forward, hoping that he can get some tools so he can get some work going despite the circumstances. I don't know where I'm going to turn from here, but it is a process. I just want to get back some tools basically, like hand tools, so I can start work again, he remarked. His neighbor Anthony Evans faces a similar predicament. His concern is mainly about the work for his customers that has been destroyed in the blaze. Me don't know how people are going to react because people lose them things. It's not for me alone things lose, he said. All of me equipment gone down, you know. People material, people goods. Me all just got town Wednesday gone, go buy up stock and come back, he added. He, however, noted that while he's willing to work, he's concerned about what it will take to get back on his feet. Me have to just take it one day at a time and see how me can build back, he remarked. Fire investigators are still doing their assessment of the fire. Francis Mulls walking away. After guiding the Sunshine Girls to their first major international final, Coach Connie Francis could walk away before the World Cup in South Africa next year because of the mental pressure that comes with the job. Francis, who has a 4-year contract that runs out after the World Cup ends next August, revealed that at times she has been overwhelmed by the pressure of the job and will take the next few weeks off to assess herself before making a decision on whether to go on as Sunshine Girls coach. I do not know what will happen with me personally. There are other things outside of netball that fuels a person. When I reflect on what is happening, I just want to take some time off from netball and relax with friends and family to see where I go from here. I have a 4-year contract and have some players I really enjoy coaching, but for now I just need a break. People might think it is an easy job, but it comes with a lot of pressure, and at times I do crack under the pressure and ask myself if it is worth it, she said. There's a lot of talk about mental issues, and I can tell you it is really my world. A lot of times I'm so down, but my sister, Dawn Francis, she's a rock behind who I am, and she inspires me to do the best and to do the things that I love, and I love netball. But it comes down to the mental issues, and I don't think it would be fair of me to be unstable and coaching our national team. So it is about taking that break and just reassessing myself. Francis has a daughter attending college and wants to be around and in the best physical and mental state to watch her develop as a young woman. My daughter is in college and I want to see her graduate. And all of this mental pressure, I do not want it to hit me down and I'm not around to enjoy the moment with her and see what she can accomplish as a young lady, she said. She also holds an important supervisory role at Caribbean Products Limited, Seprod, and she misses her time there as that environment helps stabilize her psychologically. We're on a 2-week break right now, and when I touch down in Jamaica, I don't want to have anything to do with netball. I just want some time with friends and family and go back to my job at Seprod and do what I love, and I love working with Seprod. That company has been a tower of strength for me, and I cannot afford not to be there. The environment is a family-oriented one, and being away for 20 days, I really miss them. But when I'm back, I will do some soul searching and assess myself on what I want to do or where I want to go after this. Despite the pressures associated with the job, Francis noted that she enjoys coaching the national team and that she always likes to see things through. I don't like to leave a job unfinished, and my tenure finishes next year after the World Cup, and I really want to be around. But I need this break to reassess myself first, she insisted. 137 new COVID cases, 4 deaths reported. The Ministry of Health and Wellness reported 137 new COVID-19 cases on Wednesday, August 10, bringing the infection total to 147,567. 4 deaths reported, bringing the total to 3,216. The new cases comprised 85 females and 52 males, with ages ranging from 5 months to 108 years. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew 48, St. James 11, St. Mary 4, Manchester and Westmoreland 9 each, St. Catherine 31, Clarendon 7, St. Anne 8, St. Thomas 1, Trelawney 5, Portland and St. Elizabeth 2 each. The deceased are a 73-year-old male from St. Thomas, who died in September 2021, a 32-year-old female from St. Catherine, who died in September 2021, a 69-year-old female from Clarendon, who died in September 2021, and a 71-year-old from St. Catherine, who died in August 2022. There were 92 recoveries in the last 24 hours, bringing the total to 94,817. Currently, 116 people are hospitalized, 24 more moderately ill, 3 severely ill, and 5 critically ill. Jamaica's positivity rate for the latest round of testing is 24.9%. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.